First of all, I wanted to say thank you so much to Ronnie and the organizers of TIP for giving me the opportunity to speak in front of you guys today. My topic today is a heavy one. It is about organized crime and corruption in Mexico. Just for a little bit of context, I am currently a medical interpreter, and now I mainly do mental health interpreting, for better, for worse. So what does this, why am I sharing this with you? And what does this have to do with government and corruption, you might ask? Well, let me tell you. I have the pleasure of working with a lot of trauma therapists, and I have not one, but multiple clients from Mexico who fled their homeland for the same reason: organized crime and violence. Now, unfortunately, due to HIPAA and confidentiality, I cannot go into detail about a specific individual's case. But what I can say is the following. People are being disappeared. Someone might go to work one day, or a student might be coming home from school, and then no one ever hears from them again. They disappear into thin air, like magic. According to the UN, the Mexican government estimates that as of 2022, approximately 100,000 people have been registered as missing or disappeared. This number has probably increased since 2022. Now, when I read about this online, I was pretty shocked that most people don't know about this. I also cannot speak about disappearances in Mexico without bringing up the very controversial issue of the border here in the US. As you might know, we currently do have a border crisis, um, and the opinions are pretty split. Some people believe that we should lock up and secure our borders firmly because you wouldn't just let anybody into your home, right? You wouldn't just leave your door wide open and unlocked for anybody to walk in, would you? Other people have absolutely no problem with anyone walking right into our country because some people are truly in need of a better place to live, better opportunities, or just a safer place to live. Speaking of just walking right into a country, I was watching a video yesterday from 60 Minutes, and there is quite literally a hole in the fence in the border in Mexico, and people are in the U.S. Mexican border, and people are quite literally just walking in. Um, there are but border patrol officers literally standing right there, and they can't do anything to stop it. People just quite literally pass them by. According to 60 Seconds, and again, for those of you who are not familiar with this, this is a popular news channel here in the US. It's called 60 Seconds. But contrary to popular belief, most migrants that cross the border are actually not Mexican or Latino. They are Chinese. Some make a grueling journey through Latin America, while others buy a plane ticket to Ecuador and then come to the US. Now, I would like to end my discourse by saying two things. One, I do not want to discourage anyone from going to Mexico. I have personally been to Mexico, and it is a beautiful country with beautiful people. And at no point in time did I feel unsafe. And secondly, this is not a problem. This is not a problem this is not just a problem in Mexico. This also happens in other countries across Latin America. This was something that has historically been happening, or that has historically happened in Argentina and Chile. Fortunately, there are programs and organizations in Mexico that are dedicated to finding these secret graves of missing people. These search groups are oftentimes organized by people who have disappeared loved ones, loved ones themselves. There are many people in Argentina, Chile, and Mexico that still do not know where their loved ones are to this day. Thank you so much for your time and attention.